What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rooster Retro Show. My name is Roo, and you are watching Chrono Trigger, Part 21. And we are still in the throes of the final, or not the final chapter, but Chapter 25, The Faded Hour. In the last episode, we did a lot of the Rainbow Shell stuff, and the Sunshade quest, or what you would call it, the Moonstone, Sunstone, all that goodness. We are continuing that on now, because we went through... what do you call it? Giant's Claw, and found the Rainbow Shell. It was a little bit too heavy for our characters to carry, so we're gonna go, we went into the, whatchamacallit, Guardia Castle over there in 600 AD. They brought it back to the castle. It has been stowed away for 400 years for their descendants, all that good stuff. And we are gonna go continue along with the second part of the Rainbow Shell quest, which takes part in 1000 AD. So I'm going to bring Magus, Chrono, and Marley. This is kind of Marley's story here, so I'm going to put her back in the lead. Did a little bit of item management there. And it looks like it's closed off over here. The king ordered the court. Oh, what? The court be locked until the trial is over. The trial of the century is about to begin. King Guardias, of course. Oh, what is going on? Yeah, we totally did some time-traveling shenanigans, and wow, it looks like there is another part of the castle has been extended upon the building here. Which wasn't here before. And what is going on over there, I don't know, but we will get back to that when we can. Alright, so let me go up. I'll grab this right here, Hyper Ether. And I think this is, oh look, there's another one. Two right there. Oh, okay, this one's locked. We'll have to come back for that later on. Alright, yes, this takes you to where the trial was. From way back, I think in part 3, when Chrono was on trial. This is kind of how you get back to that, so... Oh, back to the old courtroom. Have any of you heard of the Rainbow Shell? I too had no idea until I found this. It's an ancestral will. It says, unveil the rainbow shells of the people at the Millennial Fair. What are you talking about? We have no family heirlooms here. How does the king not know about that? So this is a forgery. Why does the defendant deny the people the glimpse of the rainbow shell? Because he no longer has it. I don't understand why the king of all people wouldn't understand, or wouldn't know why that is there. I mean, if it was to be in the royal family, he would definitely know. So it's kind of weird. Yeah, what proof? Yeah, if he hadn't sold the heirloom, it should be in the castle. Show me the rainbow shell and I'll accept his innocence. Okay, this is starting to feel like a plot. And again, we have a chancellor doing some shady business. Remove them. Alright, and I don't know why they chose to use the Ocean Palace song for this, but I'll take it. It works. Let me through! Princess, not even you may enter. Okay, so... those guards might be paid off. What are you saying? It's a lie. There is no heirloom. Idiot! Have you forgotten our trip to 600 AD? Yeah, we just did that. Marley, come on. Yeah, it's still here. Let's go find it. It's probably in the basement. Okay, so you know about the basement, but you didn't know about the heirloom that we just did? I'm so confused. I'm so confused here. Maybe that's a translation bit, a little bit? I don't know. I'm not sure. And the guard passed out. A rat bit me. Okay, dumb. And dumber. That is so good that reference is in this game, because to be honest with you folks, that is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Dumb and Dumber. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I would, you know what? I'm gonna say it's number 2. Number 1 being the first Ghostbusters movie. And I believe these enemies are about as strong as they were in the cathedral, or whatever, wherever we had seen them way back. So yeah, they're incredibly weak. This is a joke. I confess, I bought it from the king. Liar! I've never even seen you before. Order in the court. Was I convincing? Oh my god. Perfect. Yeah, shady. Shady! Oh my god. Real Slim Shady, please stand up. It's that guy. That was him. He's in this game too. In case you guys didn't know that. Yeah, these are all enemies from the cathedral. I really don't know what they're doing here in 1000 AD. They're kind of 600 AD enemies. I would have imagined maybe some more of the Chancellor's guards, actually, but I guess it doesn't matter. I guess they're just, the Chancellor's paid off monsters and such, so I feel that there's something definitely is going on here. If it hasn't been made painfully obvious by this point. Okay, and that might have been able to be avoided, but since these battles were so easy and so quick, I'm really not worried about skipping it at all. In fact, doesn't look like this episode's gonna have any battle skipping in it, just because I watch everything in pre-render mode so I can kind of see my timeline at the same time, you know, while I'm doing all this. There you go, some behind-the-scenes knowledge. How Rude does shit. Alright, yeah, like I said, they're just so easy and these are so quick, I might as well just tear through them. Chrono and Cyclone seems to be the way to go here. That's not even the most damage I could be doing, probably. But it works. I'll take it. You know, I honestly don't really know how Cyclone's, what table it's based off of, you know? Oh, there's a little chest right here. Got an elixir, and here we go. Hyper Ether as well. And a lapis, nice. Alright, here's the rainbow shell. There's a letter here. Shall we burn it? Magus is it's probably almost, he's our shady character. he's our guy that does shady business. Oh, here we go. A nice touching moment. Queen Guardia 21. Or yeah, Lean Queen of Guardia. That's probably what it should have said. Perhaps we could have this conversation later. Yes, thank you, Magus. Father, hang in there. We're coming. I thought she didn't give a damn about her father. Well, I guess you know the not the parental, but you know, a child's duty to their parents. They are still our folks. All right, let's see how well King Guardia does. I believe when I did this, I only had one person say guilty, and I tried to go for a perfect, and I freaking failed. He's already starting off the guilty train. All right, it's time to boost. Let's get out of the basement here and get back over to the top. And maybe if I stick to this side of the wall, yeah, there we go. They're kind of coming out a little slow now. Yeah, you can run into them on the way back too. Just fight. Just make it go quick. Jam that button down and run through the hallways. It's gonna keep flip-flopping back and forth, I think. Oh, I missed these. Lapis, elixir, and a hyper ether. I can't get that one over there. Alright, let's go back up to the top. You're doing a fine job there, guards. Carry on. Just let us pass. How about letting me in? Maybe you'll reconsider if I scream at you again, possibly. No. There is one way it's a bit rough, but let's go. Oh man, he did terrible. He did the exact opposite of what I did. I'm pretty sure all those guys were paid off. The Guardia line ends here. This domain shall be mine. Take him away. Wait. Who is it? Father! Shatter the window. Nadia. Princess, control yourself. Why don't you shut your mouth? It's open so wide. You're too late. The king has been found guilty. No, this was a setup. You're damn right it was. The king's a crook. But the treasure is right here. No, that's your friend's. Oh, it's a piece of it. Your little scheme is over, Chancellor. Grr, I mean, huh? It's not the plot you think. I'm here to avenge my ancestors. King just gets the hell out of there. Super Ultra Presto Transformo. Oh, wonderful. Of course. Oh, and look who it is. It's Yakra 13. The descendants of, or what you call it. Not the descendant. What's the other one? Ascendant? I can't remember. Progeny, whatever. No, that's not the word. He's the next in line. He was the 13th Yakra in all this time, in 400 years. This is the 13th one, generation-wise. All right, well, Yakra is about the same as he was before. He's got a lot more hit points this time, though. But about the same kind of attacks, really. I don't know if he does that Drew, you know, bong, 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 that weird move. The first one does. We'll have to see. He does have access to the Chaos ability. Well, that, yes, okay. Damn it. Let's get rid of that right now. That is a terrible, terrible thing. And I brought Max with it because he's got some strong, powerful magic attacks. We'll use a Dark Bomb on the Yakra here. Oh, and it does very well, very well. I like anything in you know, the quad digits there. 1,000 is always good for me. Let's see what Ice Sword does to your face. Chop, chop, chop. Ooh, yeah, it's almost to the 2K mark. Getting there, getting there. Magus with the magic, and our duo here with the magic sword abilities. Alright, oh, that did well, that did well. Now just probably gonna wait. Oh, there we go. Okay, he's gonna do something else. Okay, his Drew move. It's just rocking the floor there, which I imagine is probably the same. It's like banging upon your, you know, making a little weird bell sound. Alright, not too much to this. Just Dark Bomb and Ice Sword seems to be working great. Ice Sword 2, excuse me. Need a more powerful version of that. Oh, yeah. You know, it's funny that the box art for this game shows Marley throwing fire spells. And I think that was all what you call it, pre-game, you know, pre-beta or maybe or something like that. Which is pretty cool to see that they retain that just because the artwork was so good. I mean, Akira Toriyama, dude, come on. I ain't gonna tell him to do it again. He did it great. I have seen some things on the internet though, where they like changed it blue or something like that, or made it into ice. But I'm fine with it being like that. I think it was cool. You know what I really wish they would have done is when you went to the Antiquity area or the Dark Ages, 12,000 BC. If they had changed into their winter outfits, that would have been sweet. Hey, you modders out there, I'm looking for aesthetics. I'll try to play your game if I can. I am gonna probably want to do some more Chrono Trigger Live. I want to play that Chrono Trigger Plus. ROM hack, it's great. It's great. I played a little bit of it off screen and it was awesome. Really enjoyed it. Alright, we'll bust a little Luminaire on this Yakra beast here. And that doesn't do half bad either. Very nice. And Magus, he's got like the inverted Luminaire. It's not as big, but it is powerful. It is very nice. You know, being probably the most useful mage character we've got. Might as well go for that. All right, those spikes, they hurt, and Chrono is down. Oh wait, she had life 2. Yeah, life 2. Let's use that. That's perfect. That should bring Chrono right back with full health. It does use a good bit of MP though. So having the gold stud on Marley might have been actually a pretty good idea. Just because of that. But I still would rather use it on character instead use more offensive magic all the time. Just because I'm not going to be reviving as often as I'm going to be attacking. So, there you go. Alright, he's got to be getting pretty close now. Let's get that Ice Sword back out. Break it! There we go. Break yourself, fool. Defeat it again. Oh, he's got a death attack. I hate these. And it hits everyone. Oh, for a good clip of damage. But that's it. As long as we're able to survive that, looked like it did around 200-ish damage, so keep your HP above that level. You should be good to go. 3,500 experience points, 40 tech points, and 2,000 gold. Also got a Mega Elixir, level ups all around, except for Marley. Ooh, Magic Wall. I don't really use that too much. And it looks like he left a tab of some sort. Father, no, don't say it. I was wrong to be so stubborn. No, I didn't even think about how you felt. I know it in my heart, but the words just came out wrong. I too have that problem. Yeah, I actually in real life have that problem. I feel for the Guardia family here on this one. This is real life shit. And I'm here now. We'll talk about everything that's happened, about Chrono and Mother and yeah, all that. It's taken me so long to understand what Eliza meant with her last words. Someday when Nadia grows up, she will bring her beloved to meet you. Welcome him warmly. Is it one of these two guys over here on the right? King Guardia be like, which one? You heard her last words? Of course, you were so young. You ran around saying, Daddy, it's fun having all my favorite people here. She felt quite reassured and left us quite peacefully. So that's how it happened. That's how it was. Well, the Chancellor told me something completely different. What a dick. He's a liar. I used to call you Daddy. You did. Oh yeah, she's very formal with her father title. That's true. I think I went through a phase once where I decided I wanted to call my parents mother and father for a while, and it was really weird and it creeped them out. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, Mother, I'm hungry. She's like, stop calling me that. Yes, Mother. Right away. My dad didn't so much buy into it, though. He was just like, I would say, Father, I am hungry. Son, I will feed you. Oh, and who's this? Oh, it's Melchior. Not the Melchior from the other time period, but the Melchior from our time period. Can't let you run the whole show. Let me make some weapons from that rainbow shell. This Melchior is basically a weapon maker. The other Melchior, I don't know what happened really when the whole Ocean Palace thing split up. I know they didn't merge into one person. This guy was already here. So, I don't know. Another dimension, possibly. Now we can go over here. Oh, wait. Is this going to open? Not yet. Okay. Not yet. Not quite. Yeah, let's go back over here and get that little shiny thing that we saw. That's what I need. Duh. Oh, cool. And they keep the music in here. I like that. Nice. You got one Yakra key. I wonder what that could be for. Alright, so make your way back down to the stairwell here with that one lone box we couldn't open before. And I'll guess what's inside the real Chancellor once again. How clever of you, game. Well, that beast's keeping me locked up in here. Princess Nadia, your friends, I presume? Wait, I don't have time for this. I must prepare for the Moonlight Parade. We'll get back to that later. Alright, so it seems that all the Chancellors have these incredibly terrible doppelgangers that are just evil and shitty and monsters, really. Oh, we can actually eat over here. Oh, cool. Let's get a Chrono special. This dish is named after a hero from the past, also a hero of the present, also a hero of the future. Get it right. Check your title, son. Ooh, let's see what the Chrono special's like. Nice! It's a giant fish thing. Let's tear it up. Magus isn't going to eat because Magus does not require food. It's too good for food. Alright, so now that Melchior's come around, and he has given us, or he has come over here and started working with the rainbow shell to make some weapons, let's go see what he's been up to for some excellent, excellent rainbow gear. This is going to help greatly for the side quest to come. As armor, it deflects magic. I can make you one prism dress, or I can make 3 prism helms. Let's go with the 3 prism helms, because I think there's something that outclasses the dress anyway, and I'd rather have 3 helmets for 3 characters. It just makes sense economically. Alright, finished. Off you go now. 3 prism helms. Awesome. But wait, there's more. A sunstone. This is why I went and did the sunstone quest first. Finished. Off you go now. We got 1 prism specs. Okay, and I believe that's a relic. Haha, don't think that's the last of my bag of tricks. Of course not. God, see, this is why you do all this first, because you get all these goodies. Now, off you go. We got the rainbow, and that is a katana for Chrono. And that is what you get. All those goodies for doing those 2 side quests. I like to get those right out of the way. Look at that. 75% critical hit rate. Oh yes, throw them prism helms on. Locks your status. No more of that confusion garbage. This is actually a downgrade for him, but that's fine. I'll give it to Luca. Only a downgrade in terms of raw defense. I do actually really like its ability to lock out any of that other shit. That's great. That's wonderful. And, yeah, it looks like she was a little bit under-armored there. Oh, wait, ruby armor, yeah, is pretty good for her. Okay, I'll keep that. Oh, that's what I got afterwards. Yeah, forgot about that. I was wearing a ruby vest earlier. Alright, let's go back with the main party, as I like to call it. My main crew. I don't know if this is going to be the crew that I beat the game with. Chrono, definitely, at least. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet who I'm going to have. It might be Chrono Marley Magus, I think. That might be where I go with it. But I don't know. Alright. So, what is next? I know that the next set of side quests are around. Let's go over here to Luca's house real quick. The next quest, oh yeah, I want to put her in the lead because I think there's some stuff from Tabin here that she can get. Oh, you're just in time. 1 Tabin suit. I think I probably could have gotten this way earlier, actually. The ultimate in defense for my daughter. Oh, you're just in time. Yeah, I think I got these, I could have gotten these earlier. I don't remember when. We got a Tabin helm as well. Hey, Luca. I'd like to see more of her. Maybe make an item she'd like. And there they are. We just got them. Like I said, I don't think they're, oh, the Tabin suit is. Okay, yeah. And the Tabin helm, not so much, but magic defense goes way up. But I think I'm gonna keep the prism helm. Prison helm. Yo, I'm Prison Mike. For you Office fans, Prison Mike is the best. All right, let's put the leader back in the lead. And yeah, like I said, I could have gotten those earlier. I'm not really sure at which time period I could have gotten them at. I think probably when we came back from 12,000 BC, I believe, is when I could have started that, or at least gone and picked them up. Probably when I was locked out, I think, actually. That's probably when I could have gone back. But that would have been an upgrade for the time, but we kind of outclass some of that stuff now, so it's no big deal. All right, let's go back to the end of time, see what other quests I've got left. The old man kind of tells you cryptically, with the mini paths that lay open here, all this goodness. Black Omen, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Up to you, I know. We're the only ones. Not be alone. Alright, there's a task to be done in the future. Okay. Ghost of a lofty knight. One of you is close to someone who needs help. I've never really known what. I thought that one was Luca. I don't know who that one is, now that I think about it. And I don't even know if Isla has a... Does Isla even have a mini side quest kind of thing? Well, if you talk to Frog here, he's gonna give us a little idea of where I'm going. All right, so let's get prepared for. I'm gonna do that one. I think that's the one we're gonna go for. We're gonna do the Lofty Knight quest, slain by Magus. It'd be hilarious to bring him around for that one. All right, we'll break out the boys. This is the boys' party. Frog, Chrono, and Robo. Oh yeah, and I've got to yeah, definitely. If I'm bringing Frog with me, I've got to update all his goodies here as well. Let's see who's got all the stuff on that I need. I'll take that Aeon suit off of Marley since she's not around with us. Throw that on. Yes, we'll throw that on Frog. Safe helm on him is pretty good, I think, just because he's kind of a tanky guy, and he's gonna serve as. Oh, I've got Robo too, though. If I'm bringing Robo, I've got some serious heals here. This is gonna be a good party for that. We'll be able to stay alive. I'm just moving some of the items around here just because I know I want my current party to be the one that's got. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I'll replace that. I think I'd almost rather have the main party all rocking some prisms. And that's better. The safety is good for physical attacks, but now that I think about it, where I'm going, there might be more or less some magical kind of attacks going on here, because they are undead, you know. So there'll be some ghosts and all that goodness. Time for a spooky adventure. Let's go back to 600 AD into the Middle Ages. And hi-ho, Epoch. Hi-ho. All right. And it's back over here near Chorus. You've probably seen the castle a few times. I've breezed by it here a little bit, but I haven't really made much mention of it. But this is it right here. What do they call this? The Northern Ruins. Northern Ruins. Here we go. Oh, good, and it's one of my favorite songs. Back again. Haven't heard this one in a while. I'm happy to have it back. All right, and now this kind of coincides with the present at the same time. You have to beat through these monsters to, well, to have people, what is it called? The blacksmith guy and his crew, they have to come over here and they have to fix the ruins, essentially, so we can continue on, because as you'll notice, there'll be some holes in the floor. We won't be able to progress as far. We'll have to keep going back and forth, kind of. Not really back and forth between times, I don't think. I'm not really sure. I might have to do that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. When I get there, I'm trying to remember. All right, these guys are a bit tough. Like I said, this is no longer the BS enemies we were taking care of earlier in the castle. These guys actually do have some meat on their bones, so. Or do they? They are undead. I don't know. Maybe they are just bones underneath all that armor. Luminaire, the lightning ability, but also holy affinity. We'll take care of them just fine. All right. Ooh, dual tech, Spire. I think that's between Chrono and Frog. Another one of their awesome sword techniques. They're the two main swordsmen of the game, obviously. So they do have a nice array of good dual techs between the two of them. However, though, I think magic's kind of the way to go right now. You know, maybe I should have considered taking the girls along, because that would have have access to fire spells, some undead stuff, you know what I mean? They are weak to that, but having Chrono around is pretty good. Luminaire seems to be doing a job, but it looks like one Luminaire wasn't even enough. Let's see how susceptible they are to some magic water. Oh, it's close enough to kill him. Oh, and he's using Drain. Great. Kind of got an absorption. Doesn't help when I miss. Twice. Goodness. Are they... Is it just magic? Just gotta do it? Maybe these guys are solely magic attack. There we go. He didn't heal enough. I was able to do more damage than he was able to heal. Alright. Oh, I just heard the level up sound, but I missed who did it. Damn it. Alright, got a hyper ether, and as you can see, there's a hole blocking the door right there. Ah, joy. More of these guys. Yeah, I think the way to go is probably Luminaire twice. Or another magical hitting attack that's gonna hit all of them. Perhaps water too. It depends on who goes next. I don't think Robo's shadow attacks are gonna do a damn thing. So that's probably not good to do. However, let's take the quick healing round, even though I think Frog was the only one that really needed that. I don't know why I didn't really need to do that. Well, I brought him back up. So, that's good. Yeah, let's just go ahead for another straight up Luminaire. Might as well take him out while we got him. Let's see, Chrono's MP is sitting at 55. I don't remember if I still had the gold stud on him or not. Oh, Grudge. Great. That does some damage. Okay, only one of them did it, I guess. I guess that's like their death attack. Kind of like how some bosses have, but now we're seeing it in regular enemies, so you know this is in-game content here when you start seeing boss tactics being used by actual just regular enemies. Alright, so this is as far as we can progress. Let's go into the town. Over here to this, it's either the cafe or the residence, I can't remember. Oh, there he is. I think it's the guy drinking right here. My tools have been stolen. Oh yeah, I forgot to go and do that. I probably could have done that first. That's fine. We talked to him first, now we know. We can go 400 years into the future and bring you back some fucking sweet tools, man. How about that? Now, that sounds nice, doesn't it? And I think now I go to the residence. I don't even think there is a cafe here. My husband's never around. I'm gonna show him who's boss. Pow right in the kisser. Where is your husband? At the inn? The inn, cafe, same thing? Oh, I bet he's this guy drinking. You wanna borrow my tools? Be my guest. I'm busy here, so go get them from my wife. Right on, man, I guess. I don't know. Your wife's gonna kick your ass. Yes, pal, right in the kisser. Oh, hold on, they're right here. Right on top of the refrigerator. And got one tools, which is kind of weird because it should say should just say tools. Got tools. You don't get one tools. You get one tool. Or you listen to Tool. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you anymore. Alright, so essentially you go back and talk to him again. He should still be in the cafe, I think. There he is. You got some tools there. Would you lend them to a buddy? Absolutely. Now I can get to work. Okay. Well, at least you've got more of a working demeanor than your ancestor did. Ancestor, that was the word. That was the word I was looking for earlier. When I was talking about descendants, it's ancestor. I don't know how it just, like, clicked to me right now. Alright, gather up the fellas. Let's get to work. Now that he's got the tools, they're gonna be able to repair at least where we were able to make our way up to. So head back towards the northern ruins. It's gonna be a little bit of this back and forth a few times, I think. I think there's like 2 or 3 more times. We're done for now. We can't repair the spots where the monsters hide. Call us after you get rid of them. Come on, you lazy blokes. Alright, and the idea here now is to progress further into the northern ruins here. And doesn't look like that's what they fixed, so I must have gone the wrong way. I don't know. You probably had to have beaten them anyway, I think. Okay, I think there was a hole in the floor right there by that door. Yeah, here we go. This is an area they can't quite repair yet because we have to destroy these undead fiends. And he called his buddies. Defunct and a Reaper. And 2 Reaper. I'm guessing the ones with the size of the Reapers. Oh, guys, a Defunct. You can see how well Luminaire does against your face. You dead pieces of shit. Oh my god, they have a lot of hit points. Luminaire usually takes care of everything like right away, but not so much the case anymore. Or right now. Not in this area anyway. I bet it will work pretty good in the future side quest area that we're going to be going through later. I believe it's been made mention of, or I pass already, Genodome. We'll get to that. I think that might be the next episode actually. Because I'm trying to think what I've even got left after this. I think this is getting near the end of the side quest already. So there we go, a little lightning too. Do the trick after that Luminaire pop. So that works. Just gotta be busting out your heavy hitting magic here. Let's see. Yeah, put the safe helm on Robo. Nobody else got anything I want to take from them? Put that on Luca. Let's see. Magic. Do I want magic abilities or do I want... Ooh, yeah, there is that. Okay, the Vigor +6, that's okay. Prism specs ups her power, but I don't really need that for her. Luca really only benefits from magical-based things. But it really didn't matter. She's not in my party right now. I was just kind of moving stuff around there, so... Alright, and this is the exact same fight, just on the other side of the room. So, we will do the same thing again, pretty much. Luminaire. To almost kill them. And, probably just, again, another all-hitting magic attack should do the trick. Let's see, am I gonna even worry about it? I don't know why I'm not using Water 2. Maybe he doesn't have Water 2 yet. I haven't really built up Frog a lot, to be honest with you. That's probably why I'm not using it with him. And like I said before, I don't want to use any shadow-based magic attacks against undead enemies, because I think it'll just absorb it. So, Luminaire it is. Luminaire's the way to go. I probably could have used Lightning 2 again. That was probably a little bit of needless overkill. Alright, we got one more mob left, it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, I am going to bring Luke in. I had her all set up for all that shit, and I didn't even bring her in. Because fire is going to do nice against the undead. And since I've got Frog, I've got a healer here. He can heal the whole party. It's just not as good. But I want Luca in here for the fire too. Most definitely. God, I wish I was just a little bit stronger. Maybe I ought to consider putting a relic on Chrono that ups his magic. You know what I mean? Like, that would probably do some good. I might actually be able to kill them in one hit. Oh, yeah. Oh, that does so good. Yeah, that's a great follow-up. Okay, perfect. And another reason I also would probably like to give someone... Oh, Chrono. Oh, look at all that dual text. Chrono leveled up. Another reason I'd probably like to give someone like Luca a lot of speed tabs, so she can kind of start getting on par with the speed of Chrono. So start letting loose some spells like that at a pretty quick rate. So that would be pretty rad. Okay, and I think I went the wrong way. I was supposed to go out of here. Okay, so we've gone as far as we can go. So we'll head back over here to the blacksmith dude. Who I think is back over here in his residence. Now he's at the residence. Okay, cool. Yes, we want the Northern Ruins. It's another 2,000 gold. Yeah, you're going to be spending some money on this quest. If you've been following along, though, you really don't even need to be trying to get money. You should have plenty of money by this point in the game. Plenty. So yeah, this little bit of 2,000 gold ain't nothing. Alright, and let's go back. They're done for now. Can't repair the spots where the monsters hide. Call us after you get rid of them. Let's go, you lazy blokes. Alright, now, did he take care of the bottom part yet? I don't know, but I'm gonna go back. I think it was probably the top part first, and the bottom part is last. So let's go check. It still looks like he hasn't repaired the damn floor. No, it was the bottom. Come on, man. Have some consistency. What do you think I'm doing here? Like, I fought all the monsters on the top damn floor. Okay, so that hole in the ground is gone now, so it looks like we can go through here. Oh, okay, we're doing this right now. Alright. There is a grave in the middle of these ruins. Cyrus, the fool who challenged Magus, rests here. Who buried him? Like, who found him? Who buried him? Frog seems to have no idea. Cyrus, I hath returned. I shall honor my promise to thee. What promise? Holding up the sword in front of him? So confused. No idea what's going on. Cyrus. Glenn. Thank you for making the journey here. Dear Cyrus, thou must think ill of me. On the contrary, you have come far, my friend. When Magus defeated me, I thought all of those who left something. King Guardia, Queen Lean, and of course you. Cyrus. My buddy. Your skill and dedication is superior. I can rest now, knowing that everyone is in good hands. Yeah, Frog's kind of a badass. Cyrus, wait. I have so much to tell you. Can we give up the emo quest now, Frog? The Queen. Look after Queen Lean. Alas, and farewell, Glenn. Cyrus! Yo, it's Cyrus. I'm so sorry, Cyrus. Safety always off. The Masamune? Okay, what's happening to the Masamune? It's just kind of doing its thing now. Heh, that's it. What? It's Masa immune. That was special. Quite. I guess it means we found a hero's power I guess something about a hero's power comes from within. Mucho metaphysical, man. Like mind over matter, Mune. Oh my god. My mind? Yeah, what? My mind is lost. Now for a yummy full-on test. It's thrashing time. Don't worry about that. That doesn't mean there's a boss coming. It sounds like there's a boss coming, but I think that just means it's thrashing time as the sword. Again, that might have been a mistranslation problem, possibly. Just flowing with strength and vigor. The true identity of the Masamune. Alright. Alright. 'Tis a sad farewell. Yes, it's always everything's sad for you, Frog. Onward all. Okay. And the Masamune has now equipped itself as 2x hit for magical enemies as Frog's most powerful weapon in the game. So there we go. We've got it, of course it's the Masamune. It has to be. So Masamune's been totally charged up and wielded by Frog. Now, when you go to a new game plus, that does not carry over. Sadly, you are not able to have that. You'll have your, probably the weapon I just had equipped before will be the one that you get in a new game plus. So, sorry about that. Alright, let's go, visit the blacksmith one more time. Or repair guy, whatever he is. For another 2,000 gold. Because there is one last part that we haven't been able to get through. Or maybe, like, more than that. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll have to continuing through the ruins. You gotta take your time here. This is, oh, now it's called the Hero's Grave. Ah, there you go. You like how I changed that on the sidebar there? There you go. Because now that we've, well, cleansed it apparently. And you know what I didn't show off? There is a ghost of Cyrus, I think, in 1000 AD who's blocking the way. And now we're not gonna see him because I've already gone to the grave. Oh well. Alright, got one elixir. We can collect some of the treasures that are in here now. Ooh, looky, looky, looky. One of these. Something's reacting dependent. Take out the contents? No. Power it up. We'll come back in 1000 AD for it. And then we'll come back again. Get it. Or maybe I'll forget. Who knows? Okay, there is some more battles to be had in here. Reapers. Carolina Reapers? No. Ghost Reaper? No, that's a Ghost Pepper. My inner hot boy is coming out. I'm a hot boy. Hot sauce. You know what I mean. Alright, do your thing, Luca. This is why I brought you. You take out the refuse. Take out the trash. Get into the battle. Very nice. Excellent. Alright. And I think this is one of the final rooms here. And there is a little bit more to explore. Oh, there's more, but wait. All right. Oh, this is some new enemies here. Base. How low can you go? I'm really hoping that lightning works against them. I really do. I hope they don't absorb this. They are colored yellow. Who knows? They didn't absorb it. Oh, okay, they're just one of those kind of slime enemies that react weird to all kinds of attacks. It's strange. Alright, that'll do the deed. Dunzo. We've got another lapis. Okay, there it is. Learn some triple tech. And Frog finally learned water too. No wonder I wasn't able to do it earlier because I just didn't have it yet. Oh, there's more. There's more black chests in here, man. I'm totally missing the game here. Well, let's do the same attack as always. Luminaire Fire seems to be doing the job. Unless maybe I want to use off some, try out some of that water first. I don't know. It depends on who gets the first pick, I guess. There we go. Let's try out Water 2. Water 2 should do nice. Maybe, unless it heals them. But it is just a magical base attack. Okay, it doesn't do great. Obviously, fire is the way to go. But I already had them pretty far weakened, and I figured that was the case. Alright. Can we charge these up? Let's not. Take the contents, obviously. Alright, we'll come back for these. We'll go to 1000 AD and collect our rewards there. And then we'll come back and collect our rewards here. That's just the way you gotta do it. It is a little bit of redundancy here, a little bit time consuming somewhat. But it's worth it. Are they? Oh shoot, I don't even know what. I don't remember what's in these and what I'm powering up. Are they more vests than males? I thought I got red, black, and white. What else is there? I think I've got blue. There can't possibly be 3 more vests. You know what I think they are? I think they are items or weapons that are upgraded. So that's cool. Alright, so we're back in the chorus region here of 1000 AD. Let's go check, make sure that I didn't miss anything here with the boss man here. Oh, that's probably a good idea to go ahead and take a rest at the inn, just in case there's any kind of chicanery inside. I don't think there is. I think once you clean out the ruins there in 600 AD, they don't appear anymore. No, I work? That's none of your business. Oh man, that dude's my leisure hero. That guy's the dude. It is the dude. Oh, Tom is still here, even though we've got all the other stuff. Oh yeah, he tells us about how to get the ultimate weapon for Chrono. By the way, in this version of the game, in the Super Nintendo version, that Rainbow is the best weapon for Chrono. I know in the DS version, there is another sword I think you can get that ups your critical rate even further, which is awesome. But it's not in this version of the game, sadly. So, I think it's like the Dream Devourer or some shit like that, I can't remember. Or no, maybe that's the end enemy, I don't know. Okay, let's see what it says on the gravestone here in 1000 AD, and there is something in the corner there, avenged by his friend Glenn. We got a magic tab. Alright. And it looks like I'm gonna save it and forget it for later. As usual. Alright, so if we go back around to the other side of the hero's grave, we can now go collect the powered up chests that we got. And obviously these are the better items to be getting. I think they're all going to be similar in what type they are and what type of item. So, you know, a sword will be upgraded into a better sword, for instance. Or helmet to a better helmet, something like that. Nova armor leveled up. Got the Gaia armor. Or whatever that said. And we can still come back and get the Nova armor. That's awesome, because it has its own properties too, I believe. Or moon armor. Was it moon armor? Yeah, moon armor. Sorry, I thought it said Gaia armor. Ooh, that's nice for Magus. Let's give that to him. Absolutely. I think I might have spoken too soon when I said we had all of Magus's top gear already. Most of that is already, though. Alright, let's see what these other 2 chests hold. Kali Blade instead turns into a Shiva, which are not as good as the Rainbow, so they're already automatically outclassed. Just collecting it for collecting it purpose. Ooh, instead of a Siren, we get a Valkyrie, and that is a crossbow from Marley. And I think that is pretty good. I think that's an upgrade for sure. Oh yeah, Valkyrie. Big time. Throw all the goodness on her. Okay. Alright, we're good here. Yeah, everybody's looking pretty tip-top in their gear now. This is where we want to be before we go on to the final parts of the game. And, ooh, Yeah, we'll keep Magus's gear on him. That's probably the way to go. Now, like I said before, all this is really optional stuff. You really don't have to do any of this. But if you do, you will be highly geared for end of game stuff. So, there we go. Alright, it's Chrono, Marley, Magus time. Let's take this party. I believe this is probably going to be my end game party here. End all beat all. This is the one I usually use. Even though Magus is probably not the best choice for the end fight. But I'm going to take him along anyway because I like having his strong magic attacks. They are helpful when they are helpful. It does work sometimes. Alright, where to next? Back to the Middle Ages, so I can go back through and we'll go back through the hero's grave one more time. We'll go get all the items that I didn't get before. At least I'm doing it right away instead of forgetting about it and saving it for later. Because I don't know, there really isn't much of a purpose to getting these now that you have the upgraded versions. Although I think that Nova armor does something good. I think it has a status ability here that I like. So I'm gonna this one definitely. Got 1 Nova armor. All right. Plus, it's good for when you start New Game Plus and you'll have all this stuff, so you can kind of cycle out what you want. Even though aesthetically it doesn't change what your character looks like I said, the ones that have status things on them, benefits, you definitely want those for certain situations. Cali Blade, definitely underpowered, and even the upgraded weapon we got is underpowered. Rainbow's the most powerful weapon we can get in the game for Chrono. And the Siren, I think, is a weapon that does have like a chaos ability attached to it or something like that. So that's good if you want that when you're fighting mobs. Again, it doesn't really work on bosses, so on bosses you want to, like, you know, just pump up to the max. That's really the idea there. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We're done with the hero's grave, Northern Ruins. And that will wrap it up for that quest and this episode. Thank you so much for watching the RoosterRetro Show. My name is Roo, and we will see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification icon to be reminded of future uploads. See you next time.